Hi, Jamie Davis here at the ANIA Conference 2016 in San Francisco, and we are talking everything nursing informatics, and I have Nicole Mohiuddin here. Did I get it right this time?
You sure did.
All right, excellent. Actually, we talked to Nicole last year about a lot of things. She's with the ANIA organization as one of their regional representatives. But before we get to that, real quick, just refresh people's memory if they didn't watch last year's video about your background as a nurse, why you wanted to become a nurse, and what brought you to informatics.
Sure. My background in nursing is very varied. I'm a med-surg nurse out in Chicago from Rush University. I've done a bunch of different things, consulting and also working from a vendor side. What I'm really passionate about is patients achieving the best outcomes possible in their care. And I think nursing informatics is one of the tools that helps us do that. And so that's how I became very interested in informatics, and that's what led me down this road today.
So when you talk about that nursing informatics is a key part of developing or enacting best practices, what do you mean?
It's looking at the standards of care, providing the highest qualities of care, providing evidence-based practice behind that care, and enacting that, and getting our clinical staff all the way down from our nurses' aides, even to our cleaning staff, to our doctors, to actually providing the best and the utmost care to our patients. We want our patients to be safe, we want them to be happy, we want them to be healthy, and also it's even prevention of disease as well that also is very important.
So you also work within the central region, I guess, as their key representative or director. I don't know what the title is. But what is it about being a member of your regional organization for your specialty that is so important for every nurse out there, whether they're informatics nurses or maybe critical care or emergency nurses?
I really think it's being able to be in an organization that has the current buzz, the current topics are on discussion every time, and having a place where you can go and share that with other nurses I think is just so important, and those allied actually to the informatics field. For me, it's been tremendous, not only the networking, you'll hear a lot of that today and see a lot of networking, but it's the educational resources that the organization provides. Certainly ANIA is a great avenue for those that are new and old to the field, and I think that's the best place that you're going to get information about the hot topics that informatics nurses and staff nurses and actually patients care most about. Providing good care to our patients. How do we do that? How do we use the technologies to make that possible? So that's all encompasses ANIA. And being at a regional director, I get to work with our chapters at the local level. I support the Midwest region, and I get to meet a lot of different people, and we get to do a lot of benchmarking and network with them. And a lot of what I do in the role is actually marketing and telling everybody from your neighbors to your parents to people you work with about ANIA and telling them, what does an informatics nurse do? Well, how is that different than a staff nurse? What does informatics mean? How do we interact with not only our patients but our providers? And how does that go all the way up to, say, the vendor level or the business side or finance side? Because all of us, nursing encompasses so much, and we're great leaders in our field, and I think a lot of folks don't know exactly what an informatics nurse does. So that's what I do. A lot of what I do is actually work with other vendors, getting the word out, helping to work with regional organizations to assign, to provide regional events, things like that. Just continuing on the great work that ANIA does.
Well, and I think ANIA does a great job, and I think that one of the things that we talked about last year and it continues to be important is that every nurse really has some informatics nursing capabilities that they have to have within them, and ANIA does a great job of empowering more nurses to be more confident about their use of technology.
I definitely think so, and I think it's also become very important that our nurses out there understand the importance of data, even from the bedside, even a nurse's aide, a CNA, understanding how important the care is that they provide to provide that highest standard of care for their patients and to make sure the patients have the best quality and best clinical outcomes that can be achieved. That's why we're really doing this. We want our patients to be safe, and we want their care to be the best it can be, the utmost and efficient and effective care.
Well, Nicole, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I want to thank all of you for checking out this segment here from ANIA 2016 in San Francisco. I'm Jamie Davis from The Nursing Show. Remember, you can find all the segments from this event over at ania.org soon after the event is done, and also over at nursingshow.com.